Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a August favorites, and I'm really excited to show you guys what I have to show you today because I have some really nice products, and this month was one of those months that I've been loving everything. So you guys are lucky to have this video to look at because I have a ton to show you guys. And I'm going to start with something that's not really beauty related, but it's my Not Your Mother's Beach Babe Texturizing Spray. I've been loving this because what I do with this is I sleep in 2 braids, just kind of get my hair super wavy in the morning, plus it's super easy to just sleep in braids and have the curliness and not have to wake up in the morning and either use a curling iron or a flat iron and use heat on your hair. It's so much easier. And so I just spray this in the already made braids, and then when I wake up in the morning, I take the braids out and spray it a little bit more with this and kind of scrunch out my hair, and it gives such a pretty look to my hair. Like, it just waves it out. It looks really nice and perfect. So I've been loving this, and it smells amazing. So if you're one of those people like me that washes your hair every other day, which, by the way, a lot of people are like grossed out that people like wash their hair like every other day, but literally it's grosser to wash it every day because it's so not healthy for your hair. So yeah, I don't know why I wanted to say that. But again, if you're one of those people that washes your hair every other day and it's like second day hair and you're like, ugh, like my hair feels so gross, use this and your hair will be nice and fresh and it'll smell amazing. The next thing is this Clinique Clarifying Lotion. I've heard a lot of good things about the Clinique brand, and I don't really have much by them. But when I got this as a 100-point perk with 2 other products, it was a step 3 system. I've really been liking this as a toner. I have tried many other like drugstore toners, but I've never found something that works as good as this. And it does work with my skin, and I've seen a result with this. So I do like this, and I suggest trying this out. I'm not sure if I'm going to buy the full size, just because, again, Clinique's a little bit of a higher end brand, but I'll let you guys know if I do. The next one is my Urban Decay All Nighter Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray. What I do with this when I do my makeup in the morning, I just spray a little bit of this over top of my moisturizer before I apply anything else on my face. And then after I finish everything, including eyes and everything, I spray this over top of my makeup. And this like really does give a little bit more longevity with my makeup if I do apply it twice. And all you need is like 1 or 2 spritzes on your face. What I do with my moisturizer is just put 1 spray on, just because I don't think you need to like apply like 8 freaking spritzes and be like, oh yeah, I'm done. That just like weighs down your makeup. So I do like this, and it's really refreshing. So I had to include that. The next thing is actually a tool, and it's my Sonia Kashuk Synthetic Buffing Brush. I almost said kabuki brush. But it's so nice. I have recently been like eyeing down like a ton of buffing brushes. I've been really wanting to try the Real Techniques one. I've been wanting to try the Sigma one, and I've just been like looking for all kinds of different like buffing brushes because I feel like the drugstore doesn't really have much to offer. So I saw this and I was like, why not get this? And it's so soft and it works really good. I've never seen any streaking happening when I do use this, and I do love this a lot. And I suggest if you're looking for like something like kind of close to the Sigma ones and the Real Technique ones, try this one out and see how much you like using foundation with buffing brushes, because I feel like a lot of people like want to spend a ton of money on buffing brushes and then end up not liking them. So I do suggest checking out a cheaper alternative. I think it's like $9. So I really do like this, and it's nice quality. The next thing is something I think I've featured in my last favorites, but it's a Stay Don't Stray by Benefit. I've been absolutely obsessed with this for like the past 2 months. It's such a nice product. What I do with this is I put it on top of my eyelids when I'm doing my makeup, and then also underneath here because it also is a concealer primer, which I think is also nice. And what I really like about this is actually my skin tone, it actually does give coverage. So sometimes when I don't want to use like a heavy concealer, I kind of go to this, and I'm like, well, if it stayed on straight, it's going to stay, obviously, on me for the day. So I've been really liking this, and it is a little bit on the pricier side, but I definitely think it's worth it. What to do? Next thing would be a highlighter that I've been loving, and it's High Beam. I used to think that highlighters really didn't make a difference in my look. I'm like, it's just shimmer on your cheeks. Like, I don't really need that. But lately I've been seeing a difference on the way my makeup looks when I do use this. And what I use it with is also a favorite, and it's my MAC, my MAC 130 brush. I got this in a set from the holiday collection, and I really like it. I used to use this as a concealer brush, but I've been liking it with this and my the highlighter and using this with it. And what I do is put like 3 dots on like the tops of my cheekbones and kind of like make a C, and it really makes a difference with my look. I really didn't think a highlighter would do anything with for me, but this has definitely been a favorite for this month. And if I keep saying like I really like this, and I've definitely been loving this. Like, I know I say that a lot, but I don't know what else to say. Okay, so the next thing would be 2 foundations I've been loving, and they're totally on the opposite side of like coverage-wise. The first one is the Maybelline Dream Fresh BB Cream. Ingrid talked about this a while back, and I was like, that seems interesting. I have the Garnier one, and I have not really had much luck with that. I really don't really like that much I really have not been liking that much, and I think it's the fact that I got it in medium deep that I have not been liking it, but I just don't like the consistency very much. But I love the consistency with this. It's really liquidy, and it's really hydrating, and it evens out my skin tone. And when I use this, I like to use it with a concealer and like a heavier heavier and added coverage with a powder. So I've been loving this, and every once in a while when I'm like, I don't really want to put on foundation because it's too heavy today, or I just don't feel like doing much with my makeup, I apply this, and I've definitely been seeing a nice results with this. So I like it that. And then the next one is the Makeup Forever HD High Definition Foundation. And I am in the shade number 117, and this has been like the good thing when I'm breaking out or something, or maybe my skin's a little bit more red on a day. It doesn't add any excess oil because my face has been really oily lately. Why can't I talk? Okay. But like especially right here, my face has been getting much oilier. I don't know why I can't talk. But I don't know what it is. I don't know why. It might just be like some products I'm using, but really like I keep applying those like oil absorbing sheets, and it helps a little bit. I don't know. It's weird. But I do like this, and it gives the excess coverage that I need sometimes, and I love the pump on this. I think it's amazing, and I definitely think it's worth the money that it is. Next thing is kind of face related as well, and it's the combination that I've been using. Well, not really combination, but I don't know, never mind. I just remembered a favorite that I wanted to mention, so I'm bringing that out. Okay, but this is the Benefit Erase Paste, and I've been loving this for underneath my eyes because I have issues with like finding a good coverage foundation or concealer, and I don't know what it is. Like, it's not that like concealers I use just like don't work. It's that like when I put the concealers on, and it's not the way I'm applying it. It's like the concealer. It's just like my skin because it's not covering like right here. Like it covers right here, like not where the dark circles are. Like I really don't understand. I don't know if you guys can even like see that. I actually didn't use the erase paste today, but I've been really liking this for underneath the eyes because it's really been covering, and it's like the best concealer I've found for underneath my eyes. And then another one I found is the Maybelline Dream Lily Touch Highlighting Concealer, and I like this for highlighting underneath the eyes, especially during school time, because everyone looks tired and the under eye circles are a little bit more vibrant during the school year. But I do like this. I'm in the shade Ivory, and this is a super highlighting, gorgeous concealer, and there's still some coming out of here. I'm going to save that. But it's really nice, and it's not shimmery. Like, a lot of highlighting concealers tend to be, like, added shimmer because people think that highlighting is involving shimmer. But I've been loving this month because it does give me the highlighting that I need. Oh, I'm hiccuping. The next thing is my MAC MSF Natural, and this I meant to mention with this, but I love using the two together because this gives the added coverage that I want when I do use a little bit of a sheer tint foundation. And this, I'm in the shade Medium Plus. This gives me a little bit more coverage than a regular powder, and it mattifies nicely, and it is worth the money. I know I keep saying that with like a lot of the more expensive products, but if I'm mentioning my favorites, it's obviously worth the money to me. But I really like this, and it's a nice quality powder, and I'm definitely going to be repurchasing this for a really long time. The next thing is kind of face related as well, and it's my Bella Bamba Benefit Box Powder Blush. A lot of bees. But this is such a pretty, like, watermelon-y pink color. Like, it looks so gorgeous on all skin tones. I've been using this like crazy, and there's not even a dent in the product. And I love the packaging. Like, when I had this out, I'm like, oh, brighten up my day. But it's supposed to be a 3D pink blush. And it's a really nice shimmery watermelon-y color. It smells like watermelons, and it's so pretty. So I had to put that in my favorites. Now on to eyes. I have a few eye products, and then I'm done. The first one is my Maybelline Color Tattoo Eye Studio 24-Hour Eyeshadow in the color Bad to the Bronze. A lot of words there. But this is basically an equivalent to a MAC Paint Pot. I've been obsessed with these. And I know this is kind of cheating because I just bought this like a few weeks ago, but I've been using it every day since, and I've been loving it. It's one of those products that's like a cream, but then when you put it on, it dries to like be like lasting, and it kind of dries to like a powder finish. I love this color. Like, I think it's the most gorgeous brown I've ever witnessed, and it's so pretty, and I love the packaging. It's such nice quality, and they just released limited edition colors, so if you are gonna go pick one of these up, they do have new colors, so I suggest checking those out before they're gone. But I do love this product. Like, how pretty is that? So pretty. So I've been using that a lot in the crease or all over the lid. The next thing is something I've been loving for the longest time, and it's MAC eyeshadow in the color Mythology. And this is a luster, I believe. Yeah, it's this luster. But this is like a really champagne-y, shimmery, golden pink. And I've been putting this in the crease lately with kitten all over the eyelid and a little bit of either black eyeshadow kind of smudged or a really light pencil eyeliner on the upper lash line. But it's such a pretty shade, and it gives such a natural glow to my face. So I've been loving that, and it's so pretty. But I used that on my brother's now wife's. I used it on her look for the wedding, and it looked amazing. And then I have my Eyes, Lips, Face, or e.l.f. Warm Palette. And I didn't think I'd like this. I got it for Christmas, but I've been absolutely obsessed with it lately. Like, I don't know what it is, but I've been using it a lot. And my favorite shades in here are this color, which is a really pretty, like, champagne-y taupe color. This color, which is really pretty. These two colors right here, the two brown ones that I'm touching. Then this color, been loving these three grays up here. This color, which I think is so pretty. And then basically every other color in the palette. Oh, this color is so pretty, so shimmery. And it gives really nice reflex. But yeah, I've been loving this. And they're actually quite pigmented, and this palette's super cheap. And I got it for Christmas. Didn't think I'd like it, but it's really nice. And I think they try to go off like the Naked palette, but with more colors. And I've definitely been loving that in the Naked palette. Last two things are eyeliners. The first thing I've rediscovered, and it's my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the color Lucky. And this is such a pretty, like, golden bronze color. And when I did my magazine photo shoot this year, the makeup artist did that on my upper lash line with a really gorgeous bronzy smoky eye. And it looked amazing. So right after that photo shoot, I was like, I'm going out to buy this. And so I did, and I haven't really used it ever since. I was like in a phase where I would only use this on the upper lash line ever since she put that on me. But lately I was like, it doesn't really work on my eyes. I was obsessed with black for the longest time on my upper lash line. And I was like, I'm only going to use black liquid eyeliner. I'm only going to use black pencil eyeliner. Like, I don't even like any other eyeliner. But I recently rediscovered this with a really natural look, and it looks amazing, and also looks amazing smudged underneath the lower lash line with the brown smoky eye. It's such a versatile product, and it's so creamy, and it just glides on your eyes, and I love it. So that's a favorite. And the last one is something I actually just bought along with this. and it is my L'Oreal Infallible Carbon Black Never Fail Eyeliner in the color Carbon Black 16-hour eyeliner, and it's basically the same consistency of the 24/7s, and it glides on your eyes so nicely. It gives such a nice black, kind of smudgy look, and it looks amazing, and this eyeliner is such high quality for how cheap it is. Like, I love, love, love this, and barely, like, even touching it on my arm, it's so pigmented, and I love it. Like, me and my mom both are obsessed with this. On the waterline it stays, and on the upper lash line I put it on my tight line, and it's so easy to apply, and I just love this. It's amazing, and I suggest checking that out. That concludes my favorites, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah. Oh, by the way, on my nails, I'm wearing Sally Hansen's Cucamonga, which I've not really been liking because lately my nails have been so gross. They're like chipping after like a day after I apply any nail polish. So I don't know what the problem is with my nails. Probably need like a strengthening coat. But yeah. So that concludes my favorites video. If you guys enjoyed and found some new products to try out for the next month, maybe you will include those in your favorites. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.